students. Earlier, as you are aware, we have already done with lesson number 1, that is numbers. We have already done with second lesson, that is whole numbers. And today we will start with one more interesting lesson, that is lesson number 4, that is integers. Now students, as you can see on the screen, it's very easier and very simple to understand when it goes in this order. You see on the screen here, 10 minus 6 gives you a number 4. 10 minus 8, or you take any number. Yes, 10 minus 8 will give you 2. You take it here, it gives 50 minus 34 will give you 16. But you see the last number here, 10 minus 11. What do you think should the answer be? Is it possible? You might wonder that how can a bigger number be subtracted from a smaller number? Do you think it is possible? Yes. It is not possible. First of all, let me explain it to you in this manner. It is not possible for us to solve this question in the whole number system, because in the whole number system we cannot subtract a greater number from a smaller number. But however, this kind of subtraction is possible in the number system of integers, and that is what our lesson is. So therefore, in order to understand this, the last question that is there, that is 10 minus 11, it is convenient for us to know and understand the basic and the starting of this lesson. We'll be discussing all about integers in this lesson. We'll start with the first topic, that is on page number 61. We start with negative numbers. Now you can see there's an example given about a boy named Raj. He goes to a place called Siberia, which is in Russia, which is a very cold place. And there he notices that the temperature is written there as minus 10 degrees Celsius. It's there in the textbook. You can have this boy, about the example of this boy Raj, minus 10 degrees Celsius. So he's quite confused. How is it possible? So he puts up a question to his father and his parents. When minus 10 degree, what does that indicate? So here when we say about minus 10 is lesser than 0. Yes, the number minus 10 is a negative number, right? So whenever we have any number with a negative sign before it, that is called a negative number. So here when this boy Raj, he saw the temperature as minus 10 degrees Celsius. In fact, the temperature was minus 10 degrees Celsius, below 10 degrees below 0, 10 degrees below the freezing point. So you have to remember that this number minus 10 which is given is nothing but it is a negative number. One more fact which you need to people remember is the value of negative number is always less than 0. Yes, you have done lesson number 2, whole numbers, in which you have studied about the number line. You know very well that when you move towards the right of 0, the value of the numbers, they always increase, or rather they are the positive numbers. As you can see here, 0 is in the middle of the number line, and you see you move towards the right, the numbers 1, 2, 3 and it goes on to the infinity. They are all your positive numbers. And similarly, you go to the left of 0, yes, the numbers would be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 in that order. In fact, so minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and all such numbers indicated with a negative number, with a negative sign rather, they are all your negative numbers and they are all less than 0. So your numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, they are all your negative numbers and they are all lesser than 0. One more fact which you need to know and remember about numbers, whenever we write about n, because in this lesson we'll be doing so, numbers like 1, 2, 3, as you can see, I have not put a plus sign over here ahead of 1, 2 or 3. Whenever the numbers are positive, you don't need to put a positive sign. That is what a general rule you people need to know, remember and understand. Fine. So then we move on to the next topic, which is about opposites here. Yes? Okay. Now when you are talking about opposites, you are very familiar with the word, such as, just let me give you a very small example which is there in your textbook as well. Something which is small, the opposite of that is big. Gain, which is a profit, has opposite as loss. Someone who is long enough or something which is long enough has the opposite as short. So there are many statements which go as the opposites. Say for an example, if you are going towards the east, the opposite of east is obviously going to be the west. Likewise, north, the opposite is south. Say for an example, when you go to a bank and you withdraw money from it, you take money away from your account. That is, the money is to be lost. That is, you are taking away the money, you are withdrawing the money. Whatever the amount was, say for an example, there will be 5,000 rupees in your bank, and you take away the money, say about 1,000 from there. Yes, you are withdrawing minus 1,000, so your bank balance now goes to 4,000. And similarly, we quote the same example. You go to the bank and you deposit 1,000 rupees again. First you had withdrawn, so it has to be minus, and now you are depositing, so it has to be added up. As usual, first the amount was say like 5,000, and then you have added 1,000 rupees to it. You have added to it, so it becomes plus and it becomes 6,000. So again you see the opposites, you see the difference. One is withdrawal, one is depositing. Now say for an example, as it's mentioned out over here, you have a gain of a 5% in a share market. You can see you are there in a share market, or if your parents are there invested in share market, yes, they can have a gain. I mean, it could be any numbers, but something which is plus or gain is written as 5%. Here gain which is shown as, that is your positive. And in case if one incurs a loss, which is again the opposite of gain, that is minus 10. Say for example, if a person has lost 10%, then it goes as minus because it is to be deducted. Similarly, an example given one more over here is height above sea level. Say for example, it is your 0, and the height above sea level has to be written as 200. Say for example, which is given here, if it is 200, then it is plus 200, but you, as I said earlier, you do not have to mention plus, so it is 200. And similarly, if the height below sea level, if a submarine is floating there and it's there down under, yes, it is 200 meters below the sea level, then definitely yes, it has to be indicated with a negative sign. So similarly, there are certain words which go as opposites: gain and loss, or profit or loss, height above sea level or height below sea level. So these are the various examples which talk about opposites. So similarly, when we talked about these examples, yes, plus 5 is gain, minus 10 in the example we quoted is loss, is a negative number. Height above sea level is 200, that is plus 200, but as I said, we do not have to write 200. And the height below or the depth below the sea level is minus 200. Yes, so this is when we talk about the opposites. So now when we come down to the main content of our lesson, that is again about integers. So then the question arises and you would be wondering that what exactly are integers? Integers are nothing but they are a collection of whole numbers. Whole numbers, you people have studied it in your second lesson. Whole numbers are what? They are including 0 and the natural numbers. Along with the negative numbers here is called as integers. Integers are represented by the alphabet either I or Z, as you can see out over here where the cursor is pointing. 0 and 1, 2, 3, they are all as whole numbers, and here you have included minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. That entire thing, that goes as your integers. Yes, so what are integers? Integers are a collection of whole numbers along with negative numbers known as integers, right? I have explained this with the help of a diagram also. You can see on the screen, it is very well represented in this order. Integers, when we talk about, what does integers include? You can see again on the screen, integers, they have negative numbers, they have a 0, and they are including natural numbers also. So integers, they have in them negative numbers, 0, and natural numbers which are numbers 1, 2, 3, and negative numbers which are the opposites. So they are that is all about integers. Now we need to know, say for an example, as I have written out over here minus 3, you can see minus 3 here. Minus 3 is just the opposite of 3. Similarly, minus 2 is the opposite of 2. They are the reverse, you can say. Yes, and not necessarily only minus 1 or 2 or 3. It could be any number on the either side of the number line. Say for example I have written here minus 100, then minus 100 and 100 are also opposites. Similarly it could be 1000 and minus 1000, they still remain the opposites. So anything onto the right of the number line, say for an example we move from 0, we go towards the right, I repeat, you will have all your natural numbers. You go from 0 towards the left, you will have all your negative numbers, and negative numbers are included in the category of integers. So in short, integers, what do they have in them? They have negative numbers, they have 0, and they have the whole numbers as in the category of natural numbers, because 0 and natural numbers together make whole numbers. Okay, now to explain this a little more clearer, let me explain it to you with the help of an example. Now as you can see, each one of you should be there on your textbook, page 62, and you can understand it with the example very clearly. The question goes as like, represent the following using integers with the correct sign. The height of a tree is 20 meters. Now as you know very well, the tree is above the ground level and its height is definitely represented by a positive integers. So the height of the tree will be plus 20 meters. But we do not write plus 20 meters, we just write it as number 20. Similarly, B, the distance between two places is 24 kilometers. Say for an example, our place Bhavnagar and a place which is close to us is Shihor. The distance between the two cities is 24 kilometers. Or you take here a small example which is there as they have put up as meters, but we'll take it as kilometers because it is the distance is in kilometers. So again the distance between them is the number which is to be written is to be positive, and it has to be 24 kilometers. Similarly, we quote and give one more example. A submarine is at a depth of 100 meters below the sea level. Now see, something which is above the sea level, I repeat, has to be positive, and now this is something below the sea level, so that has to be negative. And a submarine which is at a depth of 100 meters minus under the sea has to be written as minus 100. Yes, so that is your question and 1C. Similarly, the D example, the temperature of a city drops to 15 degrees Celsius below 0. I repeat, I gave you an example in the starting about Raj. The temperature what he saw was minus 10 degrees Celsius. And here the temperature is written 15 degrees Celsius below 0. When we say below 0, I mean we move towards the left of the number line. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and we go on in that order. We reach till minus 15 degrees Celsius below 0. So when we say minus 15 degrees Celsius, I mean to say it is minus 15 degree Celsius. I hope the content till this much